understood that grandfather meant business. And after that, he went to school every day. Grandfather felt ill that winter. The cold was almost too much. Cold was almost too much for her, and the only thing that made her feel better was if grandmother felt ill that winter. The cold was almost too much for her, and the only thing that made her feel better was if Heidi read the Bible to her whenever she had to leave Peter's grandmother. Heidi worried that the snow would be too deep for her to return. All at once she had an idea. "Peter," she said, "you must learn to read. I will teach you how. You must learn at once, so you can read to grandmother every day, and she will feel better." At first Peter refused, but then Heidi told him that he would be sent away to learn how to read, and that the teacher would be meaner and unkinder than the unkind Fräulein Rottenmeier. This sent a chill down Peter's spine. "Well, I'll learn then, if I have to," he said, half sad and half angry. Heidi taught Peter the ABCs and then rhyming words. Soon he was reading sentences every day to his grandmother. Soon he was reading sentences, and before long he read every day to his grandmother. Although he did not do very well, "It's a miracle," his teacher said. It was Heidi, answered Peter. "She made me learn, and the uncle made me go to school." Friends on the Mountain. In May, Heidi and grandfather turned to their hut on the mountain. Spring rose from the newly awakened earth as Peter arrived with the goats. He handed Heidi a letter. "Here," he said in an ugly voice. The letter said that Clara and grandmother would arrive 6 weeks. Papa would come later. The idea of the visitors from Frankfurt made Peter angry. Though Heidi did not know it, grandmother was upset too. They both worried that Clara and grandmama would take Heidi away again. Peter had made up his mind to do made up his mind that he would keep to himself when the visitors came. He wanted nothing to do with it. The mountains grew greener, and then came the month of June, with a hotter sun and longer days. "Grandfather!" Heidi cried excitedly. "Look, they're coming!" And all three made its way up the mountain. Two men carried a chair on poles. Carried a chair on poles. He did carry a chair on poles. In it Clara sat. Then followed a horse, which Grandmamma rode. Then a wheelchair pushed by another man, and the porter, who carried a bundle of shawls and furs. Heidi ran to hug her friend. Grandfather gently lifted Clara into her wheelchair, so Heidi could show her around. Grandmamma greeted Heidi's grandfather. "What a magnificent place! What a magnificent place! I had no idea it was so beautiful." "Oh, Grandmamma," Clara said, "I wish you could stay here forever." Heidi, forever. "Heidi, if only I could walk with you and see everything." "Don't worry," Heidi said. "I will push you in your chair. Push you in your chair, I will push you. Right. While the girls explored, Grandfather and Grandmamma talked. "I have been thinking," he said, "you will be more comfortable if you stay in the village. Why don't you leave Clara up here with us? The mountain air will be good for her. I promise to take good care of her, and you can visit whenever you like." Grandmamma was overjoyed. "I have been thinking the same thing," she said. "It will be good for Clara's health, if she stays here with Heidi." After a wonderful supper, Grandmamma set off with the servants and Clara was thrilled to stay on the alm with Heidi and her kind grandfather. Make her stand on her own 2 feet. Father tried to make Clara strong again. He gave her goat's milk and tried to make her stand on her own 2 feet. He promised her that he would carry her up to the pasture so she could be with Peter and the goat. "We are coming with you tomorrow," Heidi told Peter, who replied with a grunt.